Hey guys, welcome to Easy Programming, an initiative for a common man to learn programming. This is the lecture number 6 of the series of C language tutorials. In the previous lecture, we have learned loop, for loop, while loop, do while loop, and demonstration of loop. In today's lecture, we will cover the labels, go-to statement, switch statement, and pointers. So start with the label. Okay, what is label? Label distributes your program in different parts named as label. Why labels are used, syntax of the labels and use of the labels. Let's see in the compiler. Okay. This is the syntax, label name and colon. Label name could be anything. Label name could be anything, and this is a mandatory part. You can name the label as Harry. This is a valid label name. You can say John. This is a valid name. So these are the labels. Okay. What is go-to statement? Go-to statements changes the flow of your control of the program and takes the control abruptly. So what is the syntax in the demonstration? After the demonstration you will get to know. This is the go-to label name. So you specify here the go-to, this is a keyword predefined, and label name. After this colon, and specify a label name here. For example, like go to easy programming, and then here you specify easy programming. Here is the statements. So you can write anything here, but make sure this label name and this label name must be same. So let's see a demonstration. Okay, this is a demonstration. Here is the header files, main function, printf. This is the start of your program. This is the go-to statement, go to easy programming, and this is semicolon, part of the syntax. These are some statements. This is the label and this is the dependent statement. So first of all, without these lines, without the go-to statement, check the output. Okay, this is the output. This is the first line, this is the start of the program, this is the line number 2, this is the line number 3, and this is line easy programming. Use of go-to and label. This is without go-to statement. This is a formal flow from bottom to down. But if we use go-to statement, so now the program will run from here. It will print this line, it will go to this statement, and it will find out this label. If it finds this label here, it will print this, but it will skip these lines. So between the go to statement and label, all the lines will be skipped. So here check the input. Look, compiled, now execute. So check this output. This is the start of the program. This is go to. Skip these lines, and now easy programming, use of go to and label. So when we use the go to statement, the statement between the go to and the label are skipped. It changes the flow of the program. Now switch statement. What is a switch statement? Switch statement is used to switch between the input and the associated output. Why it is used, and syntax and demonstration, let's have a look. So this is the syntax of the switch statement. Here you specify a keyword switch, in the brackets any condition or the statement or any variable which contains an input. It could be any variable as well, right down here. See, this is case, this is the part of the syntax, and it is also keyword. Here you can specify any input, 1, input 2, here input 3, here nth input. You can specify as many inputs as you can. So this is a statement, this is a statement, this is a break statement. Break is also a keyword. So when start this switch statement, switch is the keyword, then check this variable or the condition, then it matches the value containing this variable. If this, if this is matched, it prints these or executes these statements. And then break statements stop the execution of the program and take the control at the end of this switch. It moves the control out of the switch statement, and this is a default case. Default case is not mandatory, it is optional, but default case means that if no input is matched, then execute these statements. So we have code here. So this is the header file, this is the main function, this is the variable integer choice, this is the printf, it prints the string, this is a scanf. Scanf takes the input from the user and stores it in this variable named choice. Switch, this is the variable named choice, this is the input 1, 2 and 3. These are the input values, not the case numbers. These are input values 1, 2, 3, and this is the default case. Okay, here we see that it is printed, hi welcome user, input any one of them, 1 for the Stephen, 2 for the John, 3 for the Peter. Here you give your input in the scanf, and in switch you check your input choice. If you enter 1, then it will print your choice is 1. Printf, your name is Stephen. If the choice is 2, then your choice is 2, Stephen, not Stephen, it is John. 3, it is Peter. And if you specify any other input like other than 1, 2, 3, you will be an invalid input. So let's see the output. Okay, let's see. This line is executed, printf, hi, welcome user. Input any one of them. 1 for Stephen, 2 for John, 3 for Peter. Let's see. We enter 1. Here you see we enter 1. It prints. Matches the case 1. Your choice is 1. The value of the choice variable. Your name is Stephen. So in the other iteration you see. Now we enter 2. Your choice is 2. The case 2 is matched. Your name is John. Three. Your choice is 3. Your name is Peter. To check the default case, here we have 3 inputs, 1, 2 and 3. If we press 5 other than 1, 2, 3, your input is invalid. The default case is executed. So this is the use of the switch statement. It switches between the input values. It usually uses in menus, like if you give a menu to the user, then according to the choice of the user you have to do something, then you use the switch statement. So now pointers. What is a pointer? Pointer points to a memory location. Now we see the concept of the memory location. Here this box is a memory. Consider this is a memory. These are the variables 1, 2 and 3 variables. First variable contains the value 5, second it contains the value 67, the third contains the value 90. And first, the address of the first variable in the memory is F3FF45, the second is C44332, third is DA435. This is the memory address. This is the memory address of the variable. It is in hexa form. Hexa means the letters is a combination of letters and digits. So the memory address is a different thing from the value of the variable. So what is the use of the pointer and multi-role of the pointer? What is the syntax and the demonstration? Let's have a look. This is a syntax. To declare a pointer. Pointer is declared like a variable. This is the data type. This is static. Static indicates that it is a pointer. You can say it is the pointer. Static shows that it points to a memory location. This is the pointer name, and you give pointer a memory location by this. Pointer name is equal to ampersand sign. This is the part of the syntax and this is the variable name. So if you want to access the memory address, simply with the pointer name, and if you want the content of the memory, I mean the value of the variable, you specify static. So this is the syntax. Here it is. Remember this, that a pointer and the variable must have the same data type. If the variable is integer, then the pointer must be an integer. If the data type is float, then the pointer must be a float. Pointer must have the same data type. Let's see how look on the code. These are the header files. This is the main function. Let's see, this is the variable containing the value 5, int variable 5. This is an integer type variable. Here we declare a pointer to the variable integer static, this is the name ptr underscore var, this is the name of the pointer, and static shows that it is a pointer. This shows that it is a pointer. Okay, we assign the pointer by this, like pointer name. This is the pointer name, pointer var is equal to ampersand sign and the variable name. Now it points, now this pointer points to this variable. To display the value of the variable is simply like this. To display the value of the pointer, just do pointer %d static ptr underscore var, the pointer name. And to know about the address, %x is used. It is an format specifier for displaying the hexadecimal memory address. This is the pointer name. So compile it, run. Let's see what the output says. The output says that the value of the variable is 5, the value of the pointer is 5, because the pointer is pointing to this variable. And static, with the static, the pointer will display the value of the variable, and without static it shows the address. This is the address is 28ff44. this is the address. Let's change the value. Let's take the value is 43. Compile it again. 1. The value of variable is 43, the value of the pointer is 43, and the address is 28ff44. So if you specify here this star, then it will show the value of the variable, and if you specify here without star, then it will display the address. So it is the use of the pointer. You can use the pointer to know about the address of the variable and to change the variable from the address. So this is all about the pointers. This is a pointer, and now today we have covered all the basic concepts of C language. Now learn these concepts, grip on these concepts, and what to do in future. So take tutorials, try to learn from the tutorials available on the internet and online study. There are so many blogs and websites related to the programming. Try to search this, try to play with this programming language, try to do something new with these programming languages. There are some books available in the market or online, so read these books and try to learn something more. And there are something DVDs available in the market, so try to buy these DVDs, try to learn something from these DVDs, because programming is just about the learning. Programming is all about the learning, all about the practice, all about the practicals. So the more you work hard, the more you will be the efficient programmer. So best of luck for your future, and thank you for your patience, and thank you for your watching. Kindly like us, give comments, post comments, give the feedbacks, and thank you for watching.